Welcome friends to a new Finn's fairy tale video. The title is accurate, not clickbait. This trip was truly the most emotionally difficult one of my life. The Instagram followers already know the story, but I thought I'd share it on YouTube as well so you on YouTube also know what happened in the past few weeks and how I felt about it. So for the first time, a bit of real talk on my channel. I had planned a video for weeks. It was about driving around Lake Issyk-Kul by car. I spent weeks planning and then filmed for a whole week. Exactly, that means there was a lot of work and passion put into this video, and on the very last day of the trip, I lost my camera. Maybe the camera isn't that important, but I also lost the SD card with all the footage. And that was emotionally really hard for me to process. You have to imagine, as a small YouTuber, when you invest a lot of money into your projects, that means you fly to a country, you rent a car, you book the hotels, and in the end, you usually put more into the videos, more money than you get out of them. So for me, it's a passion project. And when a passion project like that fails because you lose your camera on the last day, that's really, really tough. Funnily enough, I lost the camera right here. Back then, when I lost it, I searched for 6 or 7 hours until it got dark and couldn't find it. Then I drove back again, 5 hours, searched again today and still didn't find it. So my hope was already very low. I have to say, after 5 days, finding the camera out here in nature was very unlikely. That's why I didn't just go there because of the camera. Above all, I wanted to shoot new videos for you guys on the way here. And I definitely ended up with some cool videos, so at least I managed to do that. The story definitely taught me a lot and I want to share that with you. The first thing is, upload your files to a cloud so you can't lose them. That's more of a technical lesson I learned. The second lesson I learned is not to get discouraged. Because after I lost the camera, I could have just said, I'll stay in Bishkek now, I'm not making any more videos. Nothing matters anymore and so on. But I decided to come back here. I'll make videos on the way. I'll use my old GoPro. And that's how I made the best out of the situation. And I realized that shit happens, guys. You always have to keep that in mind when something like that happens. Life is like that sometimes. You can't change it. Misfortunes, or how do you say it? Bad luck happens. And just make the best of it, guys. I was really down for 2 or 3 days too. I mean, depressed. Down sounds weird. But now it's getting better again. I searched again and I know I did everything I could. And then you're at peace with yourself. I don't want to just talk in this video, I also want to show you scenes from Kyrgyzstan, so the video will continue. I'll show you the way home, share more of the landscape and some interactions with people. Before showing Kyrgyzstan again, I want to thank my Instagram followers, or just my followers in general. I told you about the story on Instagram. Well, some of you who follow me, and I said, if anyone wants to support me in replacing the camera, you can send something via PayPal. And actually, we raised about 250 euros. That means, as a community, we managed to cover half the cost of the camera. Exactly, and I'm super grateful for that. And there are many followers who encouraged me, who told me to keep going, not to give up, and so on. And that really helped with my motivation. And for that, I want to thank you all. Anyway, guys, I'll show you some more footage now. And I'll take you along through the last days in Kyrgyzstan. Yes. This time I'm on my own again, but I have 2 Koreans in the car that I met at the hotel. They need to go the same way, so I offered them a ride instead of letting them take a taxi or bus. Alright, we've reached our first stop. I'll show you the cemetery again on the way back, since cemeteries here look very different from those in Germany. You always see a picture, a gravestone, and then somehow a mound, how should I say, a mound of earth. And that's what it looks like everywhere here, the cemeteries. I'm not sure, but I find it interesting. So you can tell the pictures are a must in Kyrgyzstan, and you could say there are even mausoleums in some of the cemeteries. Like real giant tombs. Yes. Very cool. Guys, say hello, hello. Lurking. How you like Kyrgyzstan, guys?
Wonderful, great.
You should come to Kyrgyzstan.
Yes. And to Korea, right? Yes.
And to Korea as well.
They're both super nice. I'm really glad they're with me. It makes the trip so much nicer when you can talk together in the car. Look at that, guys. He's holding onto the wheelbarrow with his hand out of the trunk.
Wow, that was a surprise.
I've never seen anything like that. Wow.
We've arrived at a school. This is what it looks like. There's the sports campus. And then over there by the roadside, we recognize the next Lenin. And yeah, do we really have to show every Lenin now? I don't know. But the channel is kind of known for me collecting Lenins, so to speak. There's even one standing here on the school campus. I showed you that because it looks like Africa. In that, I don't know, in the White Sahara, like an oasis where the animals enjoy the water. Now it gets interesting. I think I'll show it to you guys. Drive slowly, what a scene. Found the next Lenin, guys. At a hotel. Yeah, not bad.
Actually, she really expected to stretch it, but that's true.
Very nice. A large crowd is now on the roadside. At this symbol. Let's find out what's here. I was allowed to try something to see what it is.
Flag.
Flag?
Flag.
Insilajur flag.
It's coming.
Ah. So the people here are working. Okay. The ones working here, right? Yes. And now, can we try it? Wow, hey, take it. Sweet. Do you need help?
Yes.
Alright, I'll help.
Bye. Bye. It's nice and cold. Yeah, it is. Wait. It is. Wait. Hey, where is he?
Well, there.